Welcome back to my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel. As requested, we are covering how to play Smaland. Although, honestly, I don't necessarily see how you need a guide for it. I mean, sure, to get the maximum out of it, but in my opinion, this is by far the best tier 10 DD in the game. It's by far the most overpowered DD on tier 10. You have really good concealment paired with a stealth radar of even if we don't build into concealment, which I pretty much didn't do on the captain skills, we have a 700 meter stealth radar. You have insane gun power, you have heals, you have speed boosts, you have even 8 torpedoes, although they're not really that good, but you have pretty much everything in the ship. The only thing you're lacking is HP in comparison to other T10 DDs and a smoke screen. But both of these things you don't really need because you can dodge most shells anyway, and you have a heal in case of the HP part. Now, how to play Smaland? You can play it really aggressive. We could just go here into the cap. We gotta watch out about the submarine a bit because that's the only one who can play around our radar. But Jäger, Halland and Hoffmann will pretty much just suffer against us. Although, we gotta be fair here. Hoffmann is a pretty decent boat, and I need to, if I have a gunfight with him, I need to watch out because I can't pen his middle structure with HE. Anyway, gotta watch out. There could also be a radar Neptune here. Okay, submarine is here. What we're gonna do is now we're gonna reverse into the cap. It's a smoke Neptune, by the way. Very good to know. The submarine keeps pinging. I'm gonna raid. Actually, good. It's the submarine capping. And he went down underwater. Good to know.
Torpedoes astern.
There's a Halland as well.
Torpedoes to starboard.
We don't need to open me up yet. I'm trying to not shoot until I don't need to. Until I need to. Because the Halland player is gonna kite instantly away and we got barely any damage on him. And I really want to get the cap right now. This is one thing here, we play for the objective first before we actually go for the, like damage farming. Halland might have torped here. We gotta be paying attention to it. Gonna have the cap at any moment now. That submarine is just playing it really bad because he's constantly pinging and making my team very easy to hit him. Once we have the cap here, we can also start farming on the BBs as well. But I just wanted to make sure we have the objective. And let's go. As you can see, the gun DPM is absolutely atrocious. We got already our first fire. The fire chance is also pretty good with 9%. And they will not be able to really hit us on these ranges. I don't mind that they know I'm here, by the way. Because we're gonna trigger Fearless Brawler the whole time. Oh wow, the Neptune actually hit me. Crazy. Godlike Neptune player, crazy. I'm gonna go towards the U now and try to radar him. At the same time we go in again. Okay. Push towards the objective again. We're gonna keep our speed boost for a more desperate approach. That's the one downside about more important approach. That's the downside of the speed boost. It's very short, but it gives you 30% more speed. So without it, Smaland is actually not that fast. Although they are slower DDs even, such as Forest Sherman for example. But if needed, you have the 60 seconds of complete speed boosting.
Concentrate fire on the
Halland torpedoes.
Torpedoes direct front.
Nope, map here.
Engine boost activated.
The Haaland doesn't want to take a fight. The Neptune can just blast the open, which is a bit sad, honestly. We're gonna go for the radar, by the way. The submarine is above the water. He didn't get a single hit on the submarine, okay. Sad. So watch out that we don't breach here.
Engine boost deactivated.
I'm actually, like, no joke, I'm completely surprised how that Neptune is not dead yet. Like, that guy is shooting in the open in front of 3 BBs.
Team has taken the lead.
And yet nobody has been able to kill him.
Torpedoes astern.
Anyway, Haaland is moving up again. We have our radar ready in 1 minute. Can already push towards him again. Even if he's fully built into concealment, it's only an 800 meters difference. 6-0 on Haaland, right? Yeah. One downside of our team is here, they don't split their ships. They're all in one spot, and some of them can't shoot anything here.
All stations reporting
In
the
fact, I'm
position
very
of a
much surprised
strategic
that
target.
nobody really wants to get a free Neptune kill. But it is what it is. I'm gonna go into the cap again. Submarine went instantly underwater again.
Engine boost activated. I need help.
Mr. Haaland.
Engine damage.
So watch out about the Neptune again. The Haaland we should have now. And as you can see, we just can't completely outgun him here.
We sank an enemy destroyer.
Columbo. That Columbo is doing a big mistake by shooting Sep on the Neptune. He can't Sep Citadel him. He needs to shoot AP for the overmatch and Citadels.
Engine boost deactivated.
Good, but the Haaland is gone. We can now get the objective. Again, for me, the only big problem here or annoyance is the Neptune. That he can constantly open like this. And we can't really, yeah, like play freely around here. But the good thing is, now he's not gonna go dark, and we're gonna go in and get the cap real quick. Our radar is also gonna be ready in case the submarine pops up again. And we can, technically we can also outgun the Neptune in a fight. The problem is he has a super heal, so... And the closer we get, the better it is for him. So, yeah, we gotta be very careful here. That's the one downside here. That Neptune should have been toast quite a few seconds ago already. But that's something you cannot really influence because you can't aim for your friends, you know. Good, we're gonna prepare going here for the submarine. We're actually gonna push him. On the radar, he's above the water. Now we got the hits, nice. He's super low. I'm also gonna prepare the torpedoes for the smoke screen of the Neptune. And finally the submarine is gone. Neptune is alone now. I'm gonna do something very, very greedy now. But since I'm actually sad how nobody's able to call the Neptune, we're gonna push towards him. Or, never mind, he leaves the smoke screen. That's perfect for us. That means we can go up now and farm him. That Neptune is also dead. Neptune's dead, good. Want to go close and citadeling him, but honestly it wouldn't have been really a good idea. Now we go north. And again, like this game could have been much like more, not intense, but it was pretty intense, but it could have been much more aggressive if it wouldn't have been for the Neptune surviving everything from our team. But now we should pretty much have this already. The GK is kiting to Narnia. What we're gonna do is now we're gonna focus on the actual enemies that are near the objectives. In case of that, the Iwami, Izumo, the Iwami, Yoshino and Hoffman. The GK is completely out of the game and we're not gonna bother with him. By the way, one more thing regarding this build. You're probably asking yourself why I don't have Superintendent, because I decided to go full gun madness. You can alternatively also drop the 5% reload buff and go for the additional radar. Just letting you know in case you questioned that at the beginning of the video. Okay, Iwami is gone as well. And now we go to the last two here and the game is pretty much won at this point. As you can see, the gun power is absolutely insane. And the maneuverability will make sure that as long as you turn, slow down, accelerate again, especially with the speed boost, you won't really get hit. And there's no real DD that can take you on when it comes to gun DPM if you use your radar correctly. Sure, there is Klebeus with reload boosters, Massos, Ragnar, Georg Hoffmann and so on, which are really strong and they have decent chances to deal with you as well. But you can just use your radar as the ultimate outplaying tool in that department. And unlike a Ragnar, you are far more nimble. Plus you have the torpedoes. If really BB comes towards you, you also have the torpedoes as a backup. The only thing that would really remotely be a problem to you, because it has pretty good HE DPM and has also very nice arcs, is probably Gdansk. That's the only ship you should be like really... that has a decent chance to win against you, because it has insane firepower, it has a lot of HP, and it also has radars. So you can't play stealthy around it. But other than that, there's no real ship that can take you on. And unlike the Gdansk, you have heals, which is also one thing you should not forget. DCP'd. He shot behind me, you go forward. It's pretty easy, it's the basics. You go forward, you go backwards, you go forward, you go backwards.
Victory is in sight.
Got a double perma. You go forward, you go backwards. It's really not that hard. And once you see they learn, you can also adjust it. Just don't do all the things the same. That's a third perma, and that Yoshino is pretty much toast. That's 3 perma fights. I think he also has a flooding on him, probably. You can also shoot AP at this point because he's showing full broadside to me. And he is dead. So yeah, that's how you play Smaland. Again, I don't really think... I think when you get to Smaland, you usually are a bit more experienced, or were back in the day. Although back in the day, 1 million free XP was kind of easy to get as well. So, okay. For all the people that have this ship, never really played it, here's a guide for it. But usually the ship nearly, unless you do major mistakes, this ship plays itself for you because it's so strong. Again, I think it's with 2 or 3 other DDs the best in the game, and I think it's far too overtuned, especially if you look at such things on the same tier as Shima and Gearing. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Also, well done Mr. Submarine here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you next time, you channelers. Bye bye.